Hi guys, Sean here from Cherry Tree Sawmill. Today I just wanted to introduce to you and explain one of our products that we have online in on our webpage. So the product I'm talking about is our hardwood lumber packs that we'll ship out directly to you. So we offer these packs in 24 and in 36-inch lengths. The reason we used these lengths, 36 was about the maximum length I could ship for the most reasonable cost in Canada Post. So we stick to 36-inch long. These two boxes are 6 inches wide, so we will send out 6 boards of at least 5 1/4 inch wide in these two boxes. And we also have one more box, one more size, and this is also a 36-inch long, 6-inch high, same as the other box, but it's 10 inches wide. So we use this box so we sell our wood in 3 different milling stages. So you can get rough sawn wood that would come in a box like this, and you would get 5 layers of wood that are at least 8 inches wide. And that doesn't mean you'll get 5 boards that are 8 inches wide. You'll get 5 layers 8 inches wide. So that might consist of 2, possibly 3 boards, but usually 2. Usually 2 boards will make up a layer. So if you see in front here, you see the red oak in front of us. I'll just come around. This is an example of the amount of wood you would get in a pack. I'm just going to move the camera a bit so you can see. So hopefully you can see that. So this would be a layer. This would be a layer. I'm not sure how wide this is, but it's at least 8 inches. I think this is like almost 6, and this is like 3. So this would be a layer in the box, and then it just so happens that all these layers consist of about the same dimensions. That's not always going to be the case. You might get one layer that's a full 9-inch board. The next layer you might get a 6 and a 3. The next layer you might get 2 4.5s or a 5 and a 4. But you will get a minimum of 8 inches per layer at 36-inch, and that will yield you at least 10 board feet when you order the rough pack. Okay, I'm gonna put it back, camera back here a bit. So that's the rough pack. That will give you the most lumber, but you'll have to have a way of processing that wood at home, because it'll be just rough sawn wood cut to fit the box, and then we ship it out. So it's our cheapest option is the rough sawn wood. Our next least expensive option would be wood that's skip planed, or some people call it hit and miss planing. So that's this group of ash. This would be one box, one bundle of ash that we would send out at skip plane. And so what we do there is we pull the lumber, we'll plane the wood to 15/16 of an inch, and it just so happens that this ash was thick enough that when we planed it to 15/16 of an inch, it cleaned up on both sides. That's typically not the case I shouldn't say typically, so sometimes for our wood, we saw it 1 1/8 rough sawn. So a lot of times our wood will finish, clean up at 15/16 of an inch, but it may or may not. Doesn't matter. We plane it to 15/16 of an inch, whether it's all smooth or not. There might be some smooth parts and some rough parts. That's why it's called hit and miss planing. The reason we offer skip planed wood is for people that want to leave the wood a little thicker for glue ups. So let's say I want to make a panel and I want to glue these 2 boards up, but yet after they're glued up, I want enough material there to put it through my planer at home and clean that glue seam up. So that's why we leave it, that's why this stuff is left thicker. Again, so if you want more thickness to work with, probably your best bet would to be either to go with rough sawn wood, the rough sawn pack, or the skip plane pack. The nice thing, the skip plane, the advantage the skip plane has over the rough sawn is sometimes when you get rough sawn wood, you'll have highs and lows in the wood a little bit. So sometimes you'll put it through the planer and the odd time it may stick in your planer. You got to raise the planer. You got to take that off. You don't have to worry about that with skip planed lumber. It's all uniformed in thickness, and so you basically know that when you get this, you'll be able to run this through your planer without any problems. So this is offered in 24-inch and 36-inch. The rough sawn's only offered in 36-inch. And then lastly, we have our S4S lumber. So here's a pack. This is a 24. I'm not sure if you can see all this pack, but this is a 24-inch pack of black walnut. The wood will be surfaced to 3/4 of an inch, and you'll get at least 5 1/4 of an inch. Same way with the skip sawn, 5 1/4 of an inch minimum. So if we're working with a board, we pull the board out of the rack, and let's say I pull a 7-inch board out of the rack, I'm able to clean up the edges at 6-inch. You'll get a 6-inch board. But if there's a little bit of wane on there, or if the edges are crooked and I have to bring that board down to 5 1/4 to clean the edges up, then you're going to get a 5 1/4 inch board. So the skip planing, the edges may not be cleaned up. Okay, the skip plane boards. On the S4S boards, the edges will be cleaned up. Okay, that's why it's S4S. It's called Surface 4 Sides. So they'll be surfacing. This board will be completely. So I'll show you a little closer to the camera here. Hopefully, I'm just gonna. So it'll be surfaced this side. Nice surface on that side, and this side as well. So it'll be a nice clean board for you to start working with. So again, you'll get 6 boards in that pack. Same as the 36-inch. This is a 36-inch pack of black cherry. So all sides are surfaced and 36-inch long, and at least 5 1/4 inch wide. Could be up to 6 inches wide, but it'll be at least 5 1/4. So that's basically what to expect. As far as the quality of the wood, most of our wood is select and better. So we do try to send you out clear lumber. So this this walnut example pack is perfectly clear. You won't always get this. We try to do the best we can, but we do have to make use of the lumber that comes in. So I buy a certain grade of lumber. If I buy it from the wholesaler, we're trying to buy the best grade we can get. So a lot of times we're bringing in FAS lumber, but sometimes, depending on the species of wood, the best grade the wholesaler will have will be a Select and Better. So, so an example, I brought in cherry yesterday. I asked for their highest grade, and their highest grade was Select and Better, so that's what we get. When I saw lumber here, I just graded simply number 1 and number 2. So the number 1 is basically Select and Better. Number 2 would be below that. So for our packs, we're always using our best lumber to send out. But you take a look at this cherry, for example. Cherry, hopefully you guys, I'm going to turn the camera a bit here, guys. You see me. So cherry inherently, here's a board that's, there's no defects on this. But here is one that, this side's good, but there's a small knot right here. So those are things that you could expect to see on some of the boards. So I'm just going to put the camera back here. So anyway, I wanted to make this video to just explain to you guys what to expect when you buy one of our online lumber packs. If you have a sawmill in your area that you can access, and they'll do the planing for you if you need the planing, then don't buy these packs. The packs, there's a premium for us to do the work, to pack these packs up, to surface the wood, to take the packs, mail them out. So there's a premium to that. But we try to be reasonable in what we're charging. There's also more waste in this product than me just pulling wood out and selling wood to a customer and having it planed. There's a lot more waste actually, because a lot of times when we pull boards out of the rack, there'll be weighing on the board, there'll be slight splits at the bottom. That basically, I'm getting charged for all that. Typically a customer, when they pull rough sawn wood out, they get charged as well for the weighing, things like that. Weighing is not a defect. They allow weighing in the grading rules, so it's something we just have to deal with. But when I send you boards out that is surface 4 sides, all that's cleaned up. All that waste has to be put basically in the price of the S4S product. So that's why the product is more money. But you can go online, go to our website if you're interested in shopping some of our packages. We'll have more packages all the time being added to our website, because I can't add a package to the website until we actually box one up. We weigh it, then we put the weight and the dimensions in the product description, and that's what drives the shipping costs when you put your address in at checkout. So let's say I wanted to do, so if you go to the website now, depending on when you're seeing this video, but if you go on this website right now, July 23rd, 2026, you won't find a pack of, let's say, African mahogany there, because I haven't packed one up. I don't have one on the shelf yet. But as we have more time, gradually I'll make those packs up, and then they'll be offered to you to check out at our website. But if you do want a pack sent out that we don't have, but you go, if you go to the section in the website that says hardwood or rough sawn lumber, that basically will show all the species we carry. And so let's say you see African mahogany there, but you don't see an African mahogany lumber pack that you would like to be sent out, just contact us, give us a call, or send us an email and say, I would like a 24-inch S4S African mahogany sent out. And then we'll pack that right up and send that out to you. So just because it's not on the website doesn't mean we won't send it out to you. It just means we're just trying to catch up here. There's a lot of jobs. Basically, I'm alone here. Yeah, I'm juggling a lot of jobs, so we don't have all our packs on yet. I'd like to get them on, but as we continue, we'll add more and more packs to the website. So if you go to cherishtree.ca, you'll see the description right below here on the video. If you just go there and shop our online lumber packs, you'll see the packages there that we have to offer. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you have a chance maybe to check us out and give us a try and see if buying the online lumber packs is right for you. It's not right for everybody, but for certain people that, again, they have small shops, they do smaller projects. They don't really have access to hardwoods or a place to buy hardwood. Yeah, this might be good. You can buy it right in the comfort of your home. It gets shipped to you, gets delivered right to your front door. So that might be a good option for you. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.